Hi Aries, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to bring you your December tarot and Cartomancy reading. My apologies for missing you last month. I just didn't have the place to do it. I didn't. I was very restricted on my space, and I couldn't do it. I really apologize for that. So anyway, let's get to it for this month, okay? This is why I'm doing you guys, in one of the first ones, because you got missed last month, Aries. So what is the energy for Aries for December 2021? Tell me for Aries. Put your vibes in there. Aries. December 2020. Aries. Oh. Nine of Cups. Wishes coming true. This is emotional fulfillment, happiness. So this person's very proud. They're sitting there, they're waiting for everybody else to get to the celebration. They've made their family proud. You've made your family proud. Something to be, he's holding up his hand. Happiness. This is something that makes you very happy anyway, and it's something concerning what you're presently involved in, okay? So I'm going to cut those cards because that's the sign we were waiting for. The sign. Oops. All right, so we got the Nine of Cups right there, so you can see it. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Princess of Pentacles. So it looks like you could have moved or are thinking of moving to another location where there's more growth. Perhaps where you are, there just isn't a lot of growth, a lot of potential for growth, but there's an opportunity that you've been given. You could have been offered a job, found out about a job, been offered an opportunity to move toward something fulfilling, something full of a lot of potential. Because I think where you were before, you could have been bored. You could have, spent a long time at a certain profession perhaps, and are very eager to begin something new. You're looking to put your energy, your expertise, and your experience, because you have a lot to offer. Something new here. So something new it is. Princess of Pentacles. It could be doing something that you don't have a lot of experience on. You could be on the learning curve, and so learning it as you go kind of thing. But you're willing to. You are quite happy to. This gives you a lot of passion. It also is healing in the way that you needed something to do. I don't think you're the kind of person that can sit around and do nothing. You get bored. You need stimulation. You need to move and contribute to something. That's the kind of person you are. Well, you're Aries. Aries is fire. Fire needs to move, needs to spread. That's what fire does, right? So you're ready to expand in a new way. All right. You could be learning. I feel like you're learning something. Geez, Three of Cups, two, Nine of Cups, and Three of Cups. Success, success, success. There's something about it though here that is you're not sure which way to go. You can't really see the end of the trail, which kind of scares you a little bit. You can't see exactly where this is going, and it may not feel secure yet. This is what I feel like. I feel like there's things that you don't know yet, but it's a learning curve. You get to know it as you go. And So there's a certain amount of in some ways, I think that you don't see the full potential of this. This is what I think, you know, being right under this Ace of Wands. You're not seeing the full potential of this. And I like how there's two paths here and there's two paths here. There you can't see it yet, but this is full of growth and potential. You've been handed an opportunity, a golden opportunity, I want to say. Okay? And you don't need to worry. You don't need to have fear. Go for it. All right? It says there's something to celebrate here. Okay? Some sort of initial success in what you're trying to do here. There could be some sort of legal situation, you know, this could be something you're facing too, also in the presence, some sort of a legal situation where your fate is undetermined. Also, it requires you to acknowledge something here, is what I'm seeing. You need to acknowledge something. Maybe your limitations. You know, you could have limitations now, and this is what you need to acknowledge. But anyway, you could be involved in some sort of legal situation. This could be signing documentation, making it official. It's fair justice, okay? Fair justice, a fair decision in your favor. Looking at all sides. Yeah. Yep, you're ready to go to work. You're ready to work on something together here. Three of Pentacles. So this is making your mark. You're working on something, putting time and energy into a craft of some sort, you know, learning this new skill perhaps in the Princess, and you're mastering this skill. You know, you're putting time and energy, you're working hard and persevering through it could be certain conditions too. You're in certain not exactly comfortable conditions to do your job, but anyway, you're doing it. And there could be people watching what you do, watching you work, impressed, learning from you, and watching you master this, really accomplish something here. Okay. They also could be helping you, supporting you in some way. They could be part of your team that are working. You're working together with others. Um, I also feel like you're watching your own back now. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't mean it as a paranoid thing. I mean taking care of yourself at work, putting yourself, you know, in better care. You know, not letting anyone take advantage of you. This is your mastery. Okay. Anyway, Queen of Wands. So, you could have a Leo around you. This also could be you, Aries. This is fire energy for sure. The thing about the Queen of Wands is she can do a lot with a little. Okay, she doesn't need all the tools. She doesn't need all the courses and the training. She can do a little or a lot with a little. She masters things very, very quickly, sometimes just by observation. She has the cat. The cat is really observant, and you might be able to master tasks just by watching someone. You might be very visual, hands-on type of person. Um, yeah. This also could be a fire sign coming into your energy, helping you with this project, perhaps. Another Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And I got to tell you, the devil energy is here, okay? There's some sort of temptation. I feel sexual energy, I got to tell you, okay? There could be some sexual energy at work or in this, whatever you're working on. You also could be trying to work on something with this person. And the devil energy sometimes can be very toxic, poison, addictions, temptation, but it also can be very passionate, almost carnal knowledge of each other. Okay. So, and you can get really fixated. Like someone could be very fixated on you, or you're very fixated on them. It sometimes is fixation, it's not really bad evil energy. It's just really fixated on this person, or they are on you. Yeah, I think you're trying to bring a lot of happiness to your life. I think you're trying to find something to do, something to, I feel like it's new. You could have been something you've done all your life, and now you're doing something, it's a whole new career. You could have gone through like a midlife crisis kind of thing if you're older, for the older people where you go through, it could be happening at a younger age now too. We're in a very quick world now. We're all growing faster at earlier ages and going through this midlife crisis where you're bored with everything that you've always done and really crave something new, Um, because you still want to create, but not that same old thing again at the factory that you've been doing every day, all day. Now you want to do something totally different. All right. So let's see what else we have here for you. Tell me for Aries. I gotta tell you, if there is any devil energy here, any toxic energy, addictions, it could be with drinking. It could be, celebrating a little too much, like, okay, celebration's done, it's time to get back to work now. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you have that problem, but that could be around you somewhere. Someone could have a drinking issue if there was an issue. But I really feel like it's carnal. It's wanting carnal energy with someone, fixated on someone. Perhaps, oh, we have a Turner. We have a Turner. Oh, Page of Shields. So here it is. There's that double energy. You're really, really craving something new. This makes you feel good. This excites you. The red is about your passion and it excites you, and the green makes you feel good. It's bringing alive things in you. Okay. And then the Six of Swords. This is wanting to move away from any toxic energy, any arguing, fighting, negative, people energy. You really want peace in your life now. You want calmness. You want honesty too. You don't want any baloney anymore. So this is also the new that you're trying to create for yourself. The new. You may be going off on your own sometimes to just get some time, um, some healing time. But I feel like you're ready to expand, and in your financial realm, you want to be more stable. You could literally be thinking of moving. You could be thinking of moving to another town, back home, perhaps. I'm wondering about maybe back home. But this feels like a new place, a new energy. Sure does. Page of Wands. So Page of Wands. It's kind of funny because at first This was very slow energy. And you may have had some healing you needed to do first, you know, because this is getting away from toxic energy and away from just real negative, turbulent uh, situations. You know, it could be where you're living, it could be your friends, it could be, I don't know, where you're working, but you're wanting to move, and you could take a little time to heal first, get your feet on the ground, and then vroom. Page of Wands. She has a dragon on her back, and it's ready to carry her like that. Dragons move fast, a lot faster than horses, I'm going to tell you that. This is very quick energy. So this is also wanting something new. This is could be, I think it's in the work area. You're wanting to create in a new way. Like perhaps before you could have been a carpenter and now you're going to be a musician or a baker, you know, something really different, radically different, I feel, than what you were doing before. And like I said, you feel excited. It feels good to be giving your energy to something new. And I feel like you feel this is something you can do. You're very capable. But with the page energy, it could be very swift news. You get news and you need to act quickly on it. It comes in out of nowhere, sort of thing, um, and gets dropped in your lap. And you were moving slowly. You were like, okay, I'm gonna learn, you know, this, and I'm gonna take my time. And then all of a sudden, it's like, nope, you gotta learn that by tomorrow, and you're starting, and diddle. You're like, what? You know, what was calmly moving along, and now you're like, it's volcanic energy, which is not bad energy. It's just powerful, and it moves. It changes the landscape. Okay, changes the landscape. Oh, yeah. Very, 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 very quick energy. This could be a Sagittarius coming in because, you know, this Queen of Wands down here could be a Sagittarius or someone with that volcanic energy. Didn't I just say volcanic? Because they make things happen. They change the landscape. They are ready to do it quick. They can, you know, if you say tomorrow, and they'll say, oh, okay, like 7 a.m., yeah, I'll be there, like crack it on. You know, they're ready to do it immediately, act immediately, okay? This is very sudden. Um, this person could whirlwind into your life and whirlwind out. They're not long commitment. This may not be a long commitment engagement or job. It could be short term, but very exciting. Something that you would really like to do. And it could have to do with a King of Pentacles, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. It could offer stability. I think it requires your expertise and experience in some way. This is a mature person that is knowledge. They've learned a lot about perhaps money, stability. You know, you could have a lot of skills under your belt and which are required, okay? I have a feeling it's um, also you, you know, if you look at this King of Pentacles, like this is she's taking care of him, eh? And this is nurturing, and my old feet, these old feet have seen a lot of paths and a lot of roads, and this is respect. She's showing respect to this elder because of his travels, of his wisdom, and and so you could be wanting this appreciation, this respect, this You know, you may want this person to look up to you or something, but you also, I think that there's some sort of action here, something happening rather quickly that I think requires your skills and knowledge, your expertise, like your experience is what I'm thinking. It could also offer a lot of stability to you in, you know, to come, you know. Um, I kind of feel like there's this, I gotta tell you, I kind of feel like there's this energy here between you and a fire sign. This is what I'm feeling. Another fire sign. And or an earth sign, okay? There could be two. And you're wanting action. You're wanting something to develop. I think you're kind of ready to settle down, like as far as relationship goes and stuff then. I think you also could be looking for something a little longer term as far as work and what you're able to do using your experience. Um, hmm. You got the Eight of Cups. It says you're leaving something behind, something that's not satisfying. You're not getting what you want out of this. And it could be what's going on here. You know, you're wanting this respect and devotion from someone, and you're not getting it. They're in, they're out, they're here, they're there, they're, you know, very kind of sporadic perhaps, okay? If this is a person you're dealing with and you're not getting what you want out of the situation, you might want like long-term stability and comfort and care or something, and they could probably do it for a limited time, but now they got to do that. Now they're over there doing that. You know what I mean? So, or this could be your energy. You know, you're not able to move and do all the things you used to be able to do when you were the knight. You need to go a bit slower now, but there's something that you're not getting out of this situation. Okay, there's something lacking for you. Um, and you're still waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, it's real close. I think that the other two cups that are missing is part of what you imagined how it would be, you know, and that's not the way it exactly is, like you were hoping, imagining. And those are the only two cups that are missing. Otherwise, you know, you're really feeling that a lot of it falls into place, but not everything. Not what you were imagining. Ace of Shields. Loving it, loving it. Yes. So it's interesting in this deck. This deck is the Celtic Tarot, by the way. And so here we have the Ace of Shields. Again, potential. It's very stable. This is a three-legged table, too, I want to tell you. It's very stable. It has the promise of I don't want to use that word manifest all the time, to um, implement. It has to, you know, this is something you could really implement, which is take an idea and put it into action here. The Ace of Pentacles is investment. It's possibility. It's a gift. It's a message. It's an opportunity. Okay? And it's an opportunity of promise. It could bring you a crown. That's the possibility. here, okay? And the three these three lights and these three legs says that this is an idea you could really take and do something with. Three is doing it, okay? So there is an opportunity coming for you, and you can see it here. You can see it here. You're with this Ace of Pentacles, you know, there it is, or the Page of Pentacles. There it is, and you don't have, you may not have a lot of experience at this exactly, but you do have something to offer this, something to input. You could be one of the three flames here that could create this together, you know, one of the three that are inputting to this idea. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to put all these away, and I'm going to bring out the Cartomancy. Oh, we're not doing bad time at all. Not at all at all. Those up there. And the Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. I've been doing this for about 23 years, 25, and I learned it from a lady. Woo, 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 woo. They are ready. Oh, they all want to come out for you, Aries. Anyway, so I was very lucky to have a mentor for these. Anyhow, Two of Clubs. Wow. Ace of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. So the Two of Clubs is a meeting, a love meeting. This could be a date. This is an opportunity to work on a proposal, perhaps. You know, a proposal to someone. This Queen of Hearts. This could be a blue-eyed woman. She could be fair-skinned, fair hair. She's not blue-eyed. She is the object of your desire. Someone you have a crush on. You're fixated. You're in love with. You're in love with this person, you know, and you want to work on becoming a couple. You could propose a get-together, just a, hey, what are you doing? Yeah, oh, yeah, and then actually work on starting something new with this person. Either this is another person or this is you, Aries. You could be the Queen of Hearts, and someone wants to begin something with you. This is partnership. There's no doubt about it. They feel like they can really work with you. Okay? Or you with them. Oh, wait, I already cut the cards. I almost cut them again. Okay, so in this reading with the Cartomancy, I make 7 piles. And I go around 3 times, so there's 3 cards in each pile. And I always deal them out face down, but right side up. Because it's all positive, glass half full. There's enough negative cards in here. We don't need to make them negative. Excuse me. So here you are at the present moment, okay? There's a separation going on here. It could be in the home. It could be in the home, but there's some sort of doubt that's been created for you, you don't like. Could be with this King of Spades. This could be a very dark-eyed man. Could be a female, too. They could be separated, divorced, or widowed. The chip on their shoulder, kind of like, very serious, all right? So there could be some sort of situation, I feel, around your stability that you want to separate from. This is separation. You got to get out of there, get away from it for a bit. Could be just for a while, to get some separation for a while. because it's negative energy in some way, and this is exactly what you don't want. You've been trying to get away from. Okay. Now with that full moon energy, you know, this is the stuff we're going through. We're realizing, I don't want this. This is the stuff we're getting rid of with that full moon. So with the new moon, that we can welcome in what we do want in our lives. So coming in, see how different it is? 9 of diamonds, Jack of clubs, and 5 of diamonds. Okay, there's a couple of scenarios here. Okay, I'm going to tell you. there's a friend that you want to invest in. Okay, this person. They could be younger than you. Right now, they're just a friend. Okay, and so you may try and dazzle them a little bit, I think. Or they are dazzling you, one or the other. This could go either way. And you may get invited on a trip, or you may invite them on a trip. Also, something could happen for others of you in a financial situation where you get an opportunity, something that is either affordable for you is what I'm thinking. It's more affordable. So it increases your daily living expenses because you don't have as much to put on bills. So you get an increase in money or value in that way. It's either an increase in money or value. All right. If it's not that, then this is a friend that you would like, you have ambitions for. You want to dazzle. You may, it could be a gift, but I feel like it's something you share together. You're not just sending flowers to impress them. It's something you're doing or sharing together. It could be a trip for something. Maybe just to see a concert. I don't know, but I feel like it's time spent together, and it's changing because this is what you're hoping. You're hoping to spark something here, or to see really if there is one or there isn't one, with a friend. So on your mind, you have the Jack of Diamonds, 10 of Spades, and the 9 of Hearts. So, I kind of feel like this is a situation where you thought you hit a barrier. There's no communication. The communication is nil, nothing. And you're thinking, oh, well, that's going nowhere. At a standstill. Feel like there's a barrier you can't get by, but it's an unseeable barrier. So to you, it's a barrier because of, like I said, I feel like there's no communication right now, and you want to change that. That's for sure. You want to change that. So you may make the move, the call, or receive the call, but there's something changing here that's going to make you I think this is a surprise out of nowhere, all right? Because you're thinking, well, that's dead in the water. That's dead in the water, right? There also could have been some gossip or something like that came down the pike or the turning pike and stuff. And I feel like you protected someone. You said, I don't want to hear any of that. Don't talk about them when I'm around because I don't believe it and I don't want to hear it. It's really nice when once in a while someone stands up for you out there and they say, don't say stuff like that about my friend. Okay? And if you want to say it, you go talk over in that crowd. I don't want to hear it. Just stop right there. And people should do that more often because so much of what people are saying is hearsay anyway. And it can do a lot of damage, But you are totally decided in your mind that you are making changes in your life. You do not, you're refusing defeat. You're refusing defeat. You will not lay down, okay? So you're making changes, positive changes, and you're deciding to test the waters. Like, give it a go, give it a whirl, give it a chance. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? At least you know, right? If you can get fulfillment or not. But I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised because the nines, the changes that you're getting are all positive. You're turning your frown upside down. Okay? So in your work pile, you have the Five of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, and the Jack of Hearts. Now, this doesn't have to be work, but it could be. So there could be someone around work you have a crush on. Okay, this could be at work. Okay, it could be the Queen of Clubs. This also could be you, Aries, and someone has a crush on you. And this could be a brown or hazel-eyed woman or man. They're dynamic. I'm going to tell you, this person is dynamic. They make things happen. They're fun to be around too. You know, they're good communicators and creative. But anyway, you got your eyes, like, look at this Jack just staring at her. And she's like, oh, hi, hey, hi. Or he, you know, however it goes for you. But you're wanting change. You're wanting positive change. You're wanting to work together with this person and grow. I can tell you that right now. It could be at work. It doesn't have to be. If it's not at work, it's someone you want to work with. You know, I think you're gonna put in an effort, or they are gonna start putting in an effort to see, or to make positive change. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Now, on the other hand, too, I do want to say that in some situations, this is family or a friend, someone that you start getting closer to as a friend and start trusting and perhaps working with. You know, like I said, you're going to be working with someone, developing something here. This is your exterior influences, and you have the Three of Clubs, the Jack of Spades, and the Four of Diamonds. So here is that Three of Clubs. You saw it in the Three of Pentacles here. And this is hard work and perseverance, putting time and energy. It's physical. This is more physical energy, and it's hard work, okay? And it's, you know, piling and stacking and compiling something here, experience, training, something like that. There could be someone around involved in this that is kind of a thorn. This is what it makes me feel, a thorn in the bush, okay? And every time you go to do something, they come up with an issue. They're causing delays, is what I could see, financial delays. Now, this may not be a person specifically. It could just be there's delays going on. Maybe parts of the things you need to make what you're making or do what you're doing. The supplies are shorted and nobody can get supplies and all this sort of thing. And so I feel like there could be some delays to getting your work done, to getting, completed what you're trying to complete, what you're working on. And the foundation you have, this is the second ace, and it's a really, really good one. And the only 10 you have so far is the end of the bull, is what that is. Ace of clubs, Three of hearts, Queen of spades. So this could be around a home situation, all right? And someone either wants to help you or sees you in a really good light, wants to work on something with you. Because the Ace of Clubs a lot of times is a home for me. It's the stable, solid foundation where we can begin a lot of adventures and projects and stuff like that. If we're not stable to begin with, it's hard to really make plans and do things in our lives. We need that stable um, beginning kind of thing. But I also see a new opportunity for love. I also see it as a living in situation, being with people that you get along with, that you jive with. It's quite opposite to this energy up here where you were. So this is what you're trying to manifest in your life, the opportunity you're trying to get. There could be a particular person that this opportunity could come from, could be a dark-eyed woman or man, um, could be separated, divorced, or widowed person, and they could have a crush on you. This could be the part of this person here that is crushing on you. I told you before that I thought there was some sort of fixation. There could be a fixation here. This person could offer you a place to live. They could offer you a job that something that makes you happy, okay, and also makes them happy, because they could be very lonely, but maybe haven't been with someone since their separation. It's an opportunity to prosper in love and happiness, okay, for both of you. Um, So this is a surprise. This is what you don't expect, okay? And you have the Ten of Clubs, the Six of Diamonds, and the Queen of Diamonds. You're moving. I told you you're moving. I think someone's offering you a place in their home or moving in with them. There's something romantic, or it could be just really friendly, caring, supportive, loving. So Ten of Clubs, yeah, there. You could also be getting money from something at work. You could be retiring. That you could be retiring, and then you are getting a pension or money. You could be winning some sort of a work injury a situation, because there was that justice card back there. So there could be a work injury or something about leaving at work ending and you're getting money. And this is an opportunity for you to move forward. This money, now you can move forward. I think you're moving. I'm going to tell you. Here we have the Queen of Diamonds, and the Queen of Diamonds is usually a mature woman. She could have white, gray, or platinum hair. She usually has green, gray, or really pale blue eyes. If she's not older, but usually she is. She could have red or like a strawberry blonde hair, but this person's smart. They speak their mind. I'm going to tell you that they speak their mind. They're smart, and they give good investment advice. They have experience with money. They know a lot of things, and I think that they're very helpful. This person's very helpful, very good energy. Um, could even be a lawyer that's helping you in some sort of case, some sort of case bring, uh, it's compensation of some sort. I'm feeling like there's some sort of compensation here, okay? Or helping you get um, monies deserved to you after some sort of ending here, okay? But I can tell you, I really feel you're moving. And I think that you're going to like the new place. You're going to love it. Actually, it's going to have a lot of the things you want, including maybe a person that you want something more with. Here right away, it shows partnership. Now, this could be just friendly. Okay, it could be just friendly. And new home. This is also the new home card. Could be in the country, this home, not necessarily in the city. It could be more in the country, more in a natural environment. Could be on a farm even. And you could even be working on this property. You know, you could be helping this person on their property. And it's doing something, you love it. You could love it, all right? There could be a little bit of a farmer in you, Aries. uh, Something about the natural world that you love, I think. It grounds you. It grounds you, you know? All right. So now we're going to wipe up all these. How interesting. So this is all good news. Things are starting to go your way, the way you wanted, especially if you felt it. If you felt it. Stunted. If you felt stunted, like you couldn't really get anywhere. You could have even been put in limbo in some way for a while there. Woo wee, woo wee, woo wee. There's your card, and I didn't even have to hardly do anything. Oh, so nice. These are brand new cards. I was gifted by a viewer, Lyra. If you look in the description box below, you'll see her Etsy site, and she makes beautiful handmade jewelry. And she sent these cards to me, and I am madly in love with them. I've never seen them before, and so she chose them for me. And what a good pick, Alira. Thank you very much. Very, very good cards. So 36, 37. The first one is listening for truth. Okay, listening for truth. So let's do this one first. I like that one. Listening for truth. Okay. Oops. Okay, here we go. I like that she's listening into the seashell and in the beautiful swirl. I'm just telling you, this isn't in the book. I also love, because I speak about these all the time in my videos, okay? If you see in the background, I hope you can see, let me put it this way. All these cogs like that are in machines that turn mechanisms. And sometimes there's many cogs that fit together that make this one machine make this wonderful magical thing. And so the sometimes we need to change the cog, or the cog's not working, you know. And I love that this card has the cogs in it, because sometimes we need to change the cogs. It's time in life for change. She's listening in the seashell for the truth. And you have to concentrate when you're listening in a seashell, if you ever have. You have to concentrate, close your eyes, and listen real hard, you know. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything's going to work out perfectly. Even if there is a little evidence of how it's going to, even if there is little evidence of how it's all going to happen. You're being asked to listen for truths beyond the words rather than the superficial messages of words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you're the only one that is really ready to hear it or see it. Perhaps you've been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such accusations, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You're being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, and even if you feel you're the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. And you got that Ace of Swords, right? Even if those with less awakened hearts fear truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed even when many may want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds, done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. Now, this one is really gorgeous. So listening for the truth, and it said, even if you don't see it, okay? And now it says, focus on the light. I love the light is in the middle of this beautiful sunflower. And sunflowers spread seeds everywhere and feed many. A tremendous force of light is gathering around you. It is attracted to the purity of your intention to create from your heart. As your intention grows, so does the light. As the light grows, so does your intention. Magic wants to happen for you now. The synchronicity, perfect timing, opportunities, and information that are needed will seem to be drawn right to your door. You may start to feel as if you cannot walk outside without stumbling into something helpful, wonderful, and inspiring. You might be startled as this interplay of light with your heart evokes many new successes and attracts abundance of opportunities your way. You may need to adjust as the field of light grows stronger and its effect becomes more palpable. It may bring rather dramatic improvements into your world. You may be uncomfortable or feel out of your depth with these changes. This would be understandable, but it would be a shame for you to hold on to that resistance for anything more than a brief moment. Any resistance or fear will inhibit the continuing free flow of light so that it can manifest its beauty through you, the physical world where it is needed. It's best to stay focused on your pure heart and intentions. Just allow all else to happen of its own accord without making it mean anything too personal. Simply let it be the workings of the great light of love, flowing through a pure heart and touching the world. If you are not sure what this means or how it would look on a practical level, consider this example. A service-oriented business becomes very successful financially and gains considerable commercial power, which can be used to help promote its message or assist other organizations in gaining exposure to the public. Of course, that power could be used in less pure ways, such as boosting personal ego, rather than promoting the agenda of the heart. Power games and politics might start erupting as the people grab for their share, and suddenly the purity of the project begins to crumble. Sometimes sets can be like a powerful mirror and a shining searchlight as it shows up what was already within someone or a group of people. Under the spotlight of success, it's more intense, amplified, and obvious. This can give us an opportunity to sow the seeds of our own destruction or to work on what arises from a heart-centered perspective to create a firmer foundation that supports even greater attainment. Don't be distracted by other paths around you at this time, as you are too close to succeeding on the one you are on now. Diluting your energies in the pursuit of too much will slow down your success, and the world needs your light to shine sooner rather than later. In time, you may diversify and explore other ways to express yourself, but for now, build on what you are working on. Know that success is coming swiftly. Wow. So it's really, both of these cards are about focus and concentration and about what you know, what you feel. Not always, what we're hearing and what we're seeing. We need to concentrate, look deeper, and listen more intently. Really? Remember what I was saying about like someone coming up and talking to someone and saying, listen, I don't want to hear that. If you got something good to say, I'd love to hear that. But I don't want to hear any more of this nonsense or lies or gossip because it has no value to anything. What is it helping? Nothing. So this is a thing. You're really focused on clear messages, the truth, for one thing. I used to work in a place, and it was a service center to help people, basically. And there was a lot of potential gossip in this place, from all parties. And I took a training, and it was very helpful. And the training said, when someone comes to you with something like this, you can say to them, first of all, is this the truth? Do you know it? It's true. And if they do not, then say, well, don't tell me. And second of all, does this person know you're telling me this? And if they say no, then you say, stop. Don't tell me. I don't want you pulling me into this. And I really found that helpful to ask those two questions. Is it true? Do you know it for a fact to be true? And do they know you're telling me this? Because if they don't, I don't really want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? So this is listening for truth and seeing the light, realizing that you don't, you want to be about spreading positive seeds, more light, spreading those seeds so it grows positive seeds. Let's a positive message. It's really beautiful, Aries. I just love this energy for you. I think it's fantastic, and I think the new year is really going to bring great things for you. But it's all going to start this month, when I really feel like this new moon in Sagittarius is going to be helpful to a lot of people on focusing light and truth on situations, because this is the thing. We don't want to hear any more fear messages, gossip, maybes. No, it's nonsense. It fogs up my thoughts, my minds, my creativity, my light, So I really love this, all this abundance, truth, light, and love is coming into your life. And it's because all the work that you've done what you've needed to do, and recognizing, right? Awakening. Anyway, Aries, I really hope you like this reading. If you do, I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your patience and sticking by me when I was just having that difficulty there. Really appreciate it. And if you like it, like, share, and subscribe. It helps other people find this video if they need it. And of course, comment, because you know I like hearing from you and connecting with you and hearing how this affects your life, or if it does. So take care. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year's. I know I'll be talking to you before that, but love you bunches. Talk soon. Bye now.